This is the very important mechanism of Python, and I think it actually the list comprehension it's like in the maybe chapter 10 or 11. This is, I think it's too late for you to know this. So, for the list comprehension, the idea of list comprehension is very important. I love this one very much. So I decided to teach you here, because once you know once you know if and once you know else and you know the list, you can work with the list comprehension. Is very easy. So the idea of the list comprehension is you can construct a list from the loop. For example, you can construct a list from a loop. For example, or you want to construct a list from this one for I in range 10 and put I in this list. For example, data will be this, and then I'll show you print data. Here, it will construct a new list using this loop for I in range 10. Put I in the list. So this is the result. Okay. So guys, next for example, I'll start with I to 11, but step by 2. It will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Or you can try something else here. If I start from I to I is from in range 0 to 9 or in range 10, 0 to 9. But you can use some condition also. For example, you will the Python will put this I in the loop. If I mod 2 is 0, if it is even number. So let's see the result here. This is the condition I mod 2 is 0. So it will construct this list for I in range 10. If I mod 2 is 0, put I in the list. Okay, so that's all. So guys, if we have the data like this, if we have the data like this, oh sorry, I'll copy this one. If we have the data like this, and I will create the event data list for E in data. If E mod 2 is 0, I will put E here. Odd data for E in data if E mod 2 is 1, I will put E in this list. So let's see the even data and odd data. So you will see the result like this. Okay. So in the grader or in any other task that you want to get something from the keyboard, like okay, if your if your input is like s is to blank 410, for example, to blank 410, and if you want to change all of them, or look at this, if you split it, it will be 2, 4, and 10, and all of them are string, right? Right? So, if S is like this, and you want to convert everything into a list of integer, I will say that for E in S dot split, for E in S dot split, put integer of E into the list. So this is, and store it back to S, and this is the result. S will be a list of 2, 4, and 10. So if you get something from the keyboard instead of S, I will repeat or I will repeat it again. S is a string of 3 and can be any number like 100 here or 5 here. Five numbers. Five numbers. If you split it, yeah, it will be split by the space. So you have five string, that is string of 2, string of 4, string of 10, string of 100, and string of 5. And then for E in dot string, we converted it to integer and put it in the list and then print it out to the screen. So this one will be the result. Okay. So guys, you can change it from here to not S, but get the input from the keyboard. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 10, and enter. So this is the S that you can get from this list comprehension. So this is the idea of how can you work, how can you use list comprehension to get input from the keyboard. Like, okay, it's separated by space. How can we convert all of them into integer? And then once you know that, okay, there are four of them. So you can use A, B, C, D to get all of them from the list also. 1, 2, 10, 110. So there are four of them, right? So you store it directly to variable here, A, B, C, D. But in this case, if you have, okay, not four, like if you have three of them, it will be error, not enough values to unpack because you are support this statement supports that the number of elements in the list must be 3, but you just put only 3 of them. You enter 3 of them. Okay, so you have to put 4 of them like this. This program will work. Or if you put it like, okay, more than 4, it will be error again. Okay, so this is the list comprehension. So I hope you enjoy it, and this is the all about the loop.